Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are pulling right back the curtain on an absolute masterclass in digital strategy. We're looking at the explosive release of Ad Group's official music video for De ko Boko Life. And look, we aren't just skimming the surface here. We're going deep into the raw numbers, the hidden metadata, and the really brilliant marketing engine that just rocketed this launch straight to the top of the charts. If you're into how the modern music industry actually orchestrates a viral moment, man, this is a fascinating case study in precision and fan mobilization. Let's just dive right into it.
So to start us off, I want to pose a question to you. What does it actually take to conquer Japan's intensely saturated trending charts in just a 13-hour window? I mean, we see content go viral all the time, right? But there is a very specific, almost aggressive velocity to this particular digital event. Pulling off this kind of rapid dominance, it isn't just about having a catchy hook or a high-budget video. It takes a perfect storm. You need instant, highly organized fan mobilization combined with a flawlessly executed back-end optimization strategy.
And here is the immediate result of that perfect storm. Number 1. This release didn't just perform well, it literally hit the absolute top spot. To be specific, it became the #1 trending standard long-form video across the entire region of Japan. So we're not talking about a fleeting YouTube short that the algorithm just passively pushed to users. This was a dedicated piece of media that people actively sought out and chose to watch. Securing that #1 overall spot, that is a massive achievement. Japan's digital landscape is fiercely competitive, with top-tier creators dropping stuff daily. Hitting #1 means something very deliberate and incredibly powerful is happening behind the scenes.
But the true impact of this milestone really requires the context of time. 13. It took only 13 hours from the exact second the video was published on their official channel to achieve this dominant chart placement. Just think about that time frame for a second. Barely half a day. In the span of a single evening and morning, this release managed to rise above every single other piece of content competing for attention in Japan. It's a real testament to the sheer concentrated power of a mobilized audience moving as a single unit.
And to really grasp the scale of that mobilization, consider the raw volume of traffic they generated. Over 265,800 views. That is more than 250,000 views packed into that incredibly tight 13-hour window. Let's do the math on that real quick, because it's staggering. That equates to roughly 20,400 views an hour, or basically a consistent stream of over 340 views every single minute from the second it went live. This is not some slow, organic burn where a video gradually finds its audience over weeks. No, this is an absolute explosion of targeted, hyper-concentrated viewership.
Section 1. The viral numbers explained.
Let's break down the sheer intensity of this engagement. We've got over 31,200 likes compared to nearly 6,000 comments. Those numbers are staggering for just a 13-hour window. This right here, this is the difference between passive consumption, where someone watches for 10 seconds and just scrolls away, and highly deliberate viewer interaction. Thousands of fans are actually taking the physical action to hit that like button, and an incredible 6,000 are stopping to type out a specific comment. For digital marketers, this is the absolute gold standard. It proves the audience isn't just large, it is deeply invested and hyperactive.
So the crucial takeaway here, and honestly, if you want to understand how modern platforms decide what goes viral, this is the exact blueprint. High-velocity engagement drives algorithmic dominance. This concentrated burst of intense interaction with all those likes and comments flooding the platform almost immediately is exactly what triggers the system. It signals the algorithm to push the content straight to the top of the training page. The platform recognizes that people aren't just clicking, they are actively engaging, which basically tells the system, hey, serve this to a broader mainstream audience.
Section 2. The dual release strategy. Now, this massive viral moment feeds directly into a meticulously planned campaign. It maps out a clear three-pronged marketing funnel that leverages immediate attention for long-term gain. Step 1 is the now, the official music video drop we just analyzed. This acts as a massive, highly visible billboard at the very top of the funnel. Step 2 happens shortly after on May 11th when subscription streaming officially kicks off. And finally, Step 3 is the ongoing push for physical CD pre-orders. Management is deliberately using the high-velocity visibility of a free video to capture attention and then aggressively funneling those fans toward monetized streams and tangible physical sales. It is a textbook conversion strategy. And they make absolutely no secret of this funnel. It is right out in the open. The call to action pulled directly from the description lets fans know exactly when their subscription distribution starts, May 11th. The label even placed direct links to their subscription landing page right next to the links for reserving the physical CD. The psychology here is brilliant. You capture 250,000 free viewers while the hype is at its absolute peak, and you immediately provide them with the exact links needed to transition from a free viewer to a paying listener. The music video is the hook, but May 11th, that's the catch.
Section 3. Key figures and themes. Of course, to ensure this grand strategy actually works, people first have to be able to find the release effortlessly. Notice how meticulously the individual members are tagged in the back-end keywords: Kojima Ken, Masakado Yoshinori, Suazo Wasaya, and Sano Masaya. The dual strategy here is vital for modern J-pop groups aiming for a broader international reach. They're tagged in both their native Japanese script and in English Romaji. Why does this matter? Well, because if an international fan searches a name in English or a local fan searches using the exact kanji characters, the content surfaces either way. They are systematically capturing every possible fan search query, effectively erasing geographic and linguistic barriers. This optimization goes incredibly deep into granular search habits, totally eliminating what we call search friction. The title, De ko bo ko Life, is tagged using hiragana, katakana, and kanji. That is 3 completely different orthographic variations of the exact same Japanese title. It ensures that no matter how casually or formally a user types it out on their phone, the algorithm knows exactly where to send them. Alongside that, we see overarching thematic tags like a beginning and bilingual tags like pride, written in both English and Japanese. It's literally a masterclass in search engine optimization, casting the widest net possible so that not a single potential view slips through the cracks. So, we've examined the astonishing 13-hour viral explosion, the calculated high-velocity engagement that triggered the algorithm, the incredibly tight back-end SEO, and the deliberate funnel pointing towards long-term monetization. The question I want to leave you with today is this: will this explosive debut successfully convert into real-world physical CD sales and long-term streaming dominance? The digital foundation has been flawlessly laid out, serving as a brilliant blueprint for the modern music industry. But the true test of this highly structured business strategy is what happens next when the digital hype must translate into tangible success. Keep your eyes on the data. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.